The homeless guy who checked in yesterday, he just walked over nice and casually and said, "Have a cup of coffee." And I explained to him quickly that this was mine. This wasn't mine. And he sort of walked away. I said, "No, I said, here." I took a coffee cup out. And I know some people, the police officers around the country are loving this one, the security guards, and everybody loves this is training tips. But people are bored. Don't give your opinion. I don't like that. And I said, here. In jail, that is a racket. Okay? Why? They're underfunding everything. Now that I'm going to leave here as a good gesture, but most people won't know that's instant. So you know what? I'm not taking a risk like that. I'm just talking to myself. And again, the teaching. And it's very important to understand, guys. Fights start with the stupidest things. In my presidential campaign, I'll be talking about children having to do 30 days in juvie. Every child will do that nationwide. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be 30 or 20, but they're going to have to. When I was a kid, there was a show called Scared Straight. People who've seen that now go, well, I remember that. It is amazing. It was a great show. I was a joker. I mean, a joker. Let me tell you one of the things I did as a kid. You tell me. I'll like something. I used to mess this little old lady down the street. Down the street, and she was 4 houses down, older woman, very older. And I used to do pranks all around the nature. I'm all around the neighborhood, but I picked on her. So one day I took a bowling ball. My dad was getting rid of it. He said, I said, Dad, can I have that? He said, what do you need a bowling ball for? Because, we had started going bowling together as a family. And I was telling him, I said, yeah, I'll take it. Actually, it was his bowling ball, I think, or something, and he was getting into it. So that night, I decided, because I had a great idea, I asked Mom for a candle. And I stuck the candle into the bowling ball all the way down, pushed it in, so there's just a little wick on top. And it looked like a bomb that you would see that we grew up with as kids, because that was a bomb for us, was a round bomb with a flame through it, okay? They did it on cartoons when we were kids growing up. So I took it down the street, I put it in front of her door, I lit the candle, and I ran after knocking on the door and came out. I don't know the outcome of what happened, but the point I'm trying to make is that it was a joke. My dad one time came downstairs, and Alan, about 6, 7 years old. It was New Year's Eve, and as he comes down the steps, when you come down our steps of our house, you come down here, and there's like something you stand on, and you walk a couple more steps down. Stand there, and I'm still standing there. I watch the TV, and the ball's about to drop. We're going to go outside and bang Pop's pants. Me and I was sitting there, Mom's sitting over there. Again, we were just kids, 7, 8. And my mom says, Jimmy? And my mom goes, yeah? And he pulls a gun out. I'm going to kill the kids. And Jimmy's like, Dallas, put the gun away. And I'm freaked out. And Alan Alan's a bully. He's watching the ball drop. He's like a kid. We sat right by the TV. He had no clue. And then Dad said, no, I'm going to kill them. And I'm looking, and I'm watching. I'm at the angle seeing it. So if you can see, look at my face. And my mom says, Dallas, put the gun away. And she wasn't scared, but she didn't want to take a tease like that. And she said, Jimmy, come on. I started crying. I didn't know what to do. And he said, come on. And he gave me a hug outside. And he said, what? Watch this. And it was a 22, but it was converted over to a Capp gun. And he got pew, 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 pew. I was freaked out for that. But I never forgot that. Because I believed for about a good minute that he was going to do that. And he was convincing. You can't write that one. That was the scariest moment in that childhood, that particular moment that I ever had. And at least one of the things that he didn't like about me when I was a kid, I idolized I want to tell you guys, but like, I don't know if it's a good idea. Because my dad, he got so mad. He hated this guy. I'll tell you who he is. Evil Knievel. Not getting into reasons or nothing. He has an anger problem. Evil. Years later. Anyway, let's go inside. Let's not get on this tangent. That's 5 minutes. Let's put that one up there because I want to feel good about these. I'm hoping that, I don't know if YouTube has a limit of videos you can post. I don't know. Because I'm being forced right now not to upload my videos because Facebook is saying you're doing too many posts. This is where Megyn Kelly should be calling right now. Because you're like, oh, you're insecure about it. No, I'm not. There's way more going on. And I'll warn you again, Megyn Kelly, I have so much overwhelming evidence that Mark Cappello, U.S. Navy SEAL trained, who failed training, will at least get a retrial. You've been holding that back, and that is completely wrong. And I'm getting ready to have you arrested, and I'm not kidding you. This is not a game. You had every piece of information when you did a complete background on Mark. So don't go crying anybody. You're going to have a no-hold bond, too, because then we're going to Fox TV. This ain't no game. Mark is my best friend in the universe. My kids call him Uncle Mark. All right? And my wife went to him and begged him to kill me. Begged him. He flew out. He was going to kill me. He told me, yeah, I'm sorry. He's a hitman. He is a trained Navy SEAL. Yeah, he failed his training, but he made it through fucking halfway to the boot camp. None of this shit is even relevant at trial. And I'll tell you something. I told Joe Ravich's team, I have information for your case. And she's still enough. So now the ringleaders, Joe Ravich, I don't know what to do with Joe. That's a different story. But Megyn Kelly, she better call. Megyn Kelly, if you don't know the number, it's 202-802-5515. The 55.1 section, the statute of Florida, my daughter being raped on the age of 6, was a verified rape with protective custody. My girlfriend who worked for the actual department at Florida where Natalie was raped, my daughter, she was under 6, is a death penalty crime. So my phone number is set up to 55.1, and the 5 death penalties in the United States that we will see together live on TV, and George Bush Jr. will oversee that. That is the process, and then we will end capital punishment forever. It could just be the 5 in death row. We don't care, but the country's going to watch it. And we're going to go and teach them and talk to them about it, like we're doing right now. All right. So I'm not looking for anybody to do any production on that. Okay, that's something we'll take time with. But that's exactly that is beyond it. That's exactly what we're doing. So there's no way to figure out that. Now the 5 could be 55.1. 5 family, 55. Are you gonna marry family? You marry, we don't know. We leave it as just 5. All right, because that 5 is everything. It's just a V. It's peace. We can say we're going to charge them. But here's the thing. Their deaths won't go through until I'm president by the time we start the trials, and then I'll give them clemency. They won't actually die. I'll be able to throw that, but that's what we're talking about now. Okay. I love this show. This is so hard not to watch the show. I love the DVD, but it's actually. You see, we have full-blown cable here too. By the way, it's really cute. This is a good one. All right, let me sit down, get some meat.